What up, Kraut? Where was my tweet from yesterday? There we go. Cheers. Looks like I might get to build a real application for a client. In the meantime, comma, oh, missed the apostrophe. Where the hell is that out of my new keyboard? It is dope. Where's my shift? Oh. Oh god, I'm so bad at typing on this keyboard. I make 0 Twitter income. I don't have enough impressions. Twitch.tv. Nope. /DMMore. Hold on. I am likely going to be building a real project for a freelance client on stream over the next month or two, but I still need to keep working. I got to work some details out before I can actually do that, and I also have to get the approval from Vercel to moonlight or freelance. So I have the freelance request in at work, and I will just need to wait for that to get checked off and then have some preliminary meetings. And yeah, client's fine with that. Code will be closed source, but the project will be built live on stream. Let's see here. I need to zoom in, so that'll be Command plus. I need to pull up my keys again because I'm still not used to this. And Command Shift I. Command Shift I. Nope, that's not it. Is it Command Shift I? No, it's not Command Shift I. Is it Command Option I? There we go. All right, to increase the font size, we need to do plus. Is that not Command? There we go. All right. I don't know what this song is, but I'm skipping it. It's not the vibes. Yeah, so I need to pull up some emails quick and get through some stuff there. Let me see if I have anything I can show. Crab rave. Let's fucking go. So yeah, at a high level, what we're going to be building for this client, as long as everything gets approved and everything's good, is essentially reporting what is currently a Power BI dashboard and like kind of application into a multi-tenant SaaS for coaching financial advisors. So it could be a lot of fun. Let's get attached here to Tmux. And we're gonna drop out of this. And we're gonna go up a directory. We don't need this anymore. And let's go ahead and make a directory for Rustlings. Actually, let's go just clone Rustlings. We might build the actual app with Effect. I'm probably going to build it mostly with TypeScript just because I need to be able to hand it off and potentially have it maintained by other people. So the safest bet for that, I'm probably going to build it on Svelte, TypeScript, and if there's any like performance critical stuff, maybe Rust or OCaml, depending. Probably, we'll see. But yeah, it will hopefully be a ton of fun, and I'd like to get to the point where I have a bit of budget to hire a designer, and I would love to work with Coppinger. So this is gonna be, whoops. This will be Rustlings. Yeah. And we should rename this session. How do I rename a session in Tmux? Rename session Rustlings. Is that gonna work? Yeah, nice. Guest. All right, so let's go figure out how to get Rustlings installed. Hi, Alice. We'll try to use Nix for this, I guess. I'm so not used to this freaking keyboard. This is rough. All right, let's pull up. All right, so we're on Rustlings here. The exercises are sorted by topic and can be found, blah, blah, blah. Task is simple, most exercises. Okay. Enabling Rust Analyzer. Okay. What do we have a... Come on, Nix. Oryx is incredible software. I'm not gonna lie. It is very impressive for being a browser app for configuring a keyboard. I am very impressed. What is happening here? I'm probably gonna have to... If this keeps failing on this thing, I think I'll have to do a garbage collection, which will be annoying. All right, let's pull up the Rust book because we're gonna need that. I really like it so far. It's nice. I wish it still had the sound of my old keyboard. And there are moments where like I want to be productive and like I just like can't move at the same pace yet, and it's frustrating, but we're getting there. My neck is so sore. Holy hell. What is the book that we're supposed to read along with this? Rust by example, probably what we want. I think Rust is going to be a pretty natural fit for me, to be honest. Like I know a lot of the ideas around it. Do you feel like it's helping the wrists? Um, yeah, I mean, my RSI went away when I started using Neovim full time. So I really haven't had too much wrist pain. I have noticed, I said this on stream yesterday, I feel like my shoulders are opened because I can sit here like shoulder width rather than like this, which I've been for years. So like even just using this for a couple hours, like having my shoulders just wide naturally, like it's not like I'm forcing this posture or anything, that feels really good. Um, I have my keyboard vented a little bit. I don't know if you can get this angle in here. Let me see if I can. It's slightly vented. Um, Not a crazy amount, but it does the position, the angle it's at right now. Yeah, I'm dead serious about the NeoVim stuff. I didn't start using NeoVim for like my RSI. Like I used to have a repetitive stress injury in my forearm, and I used to sleep with a like a wrist guard on to help with it. And I originally switched to NeoVim because VS Code could not handle the giant TypeScript monorepo I was working in without input lag, and it was driving me crazy. So I switched to NeoVim, and like within a month of doing that, my forearm pain went away. I really think it was like the movement of going for the mouse all the time. But that was the thing that made the biggest difference for my RSI. All right, what is happening here, Nix? Are we good? There we go. All right, so we've got that. Let's change it into wrestlings. We're in wrestlings. Let's go ahead and do I should be in a dev shell, right? Yeah, I'm in a dev shell. I have Rust. Or do I have Rust? I should have cargo at least, right? Yeah, okay. We have cargo. We want to come down here and we want to run cargo install dash dash locked dash dash force dash dash path dot. Look, Mom, I'm doing it. Are we real Rust devs now? Oh no. Li conf not found. Okay. What is li conf? libconf. Let's see if that's in Nix. I'm betting I just have to add this to the Nix package. Yeah, let's grab that. And we'll go into the flake. And down here, let's see, down here, where do we want to put that? Rustlings. I think I need that one in here. So let's put it here to start. Oh no, did I not copy that? What was the name of the thing? Lib-iconf. Yeah, we want that. Where else does this need to go? Cargo build inputs. Put it there, I guess, too. I don't know. And then we don't need... Maybe we don't need that there then. All right, let's try that. I'm catching up on chat. I'm sorry. Rust is great until you get into the lifetime and async stuff. I don't think the async stuff, I watched a video on Rust async stuff, and it seems like it matches like my mental model of what I would have assumed Rust to do. I also say that naively as someone who hasn't written a ton of Rust yet. So you're never using a mouse with NeoVim, would you say? I very rarely use my mouse with NeoVim. I just received a new Keychron K3 Pro. I don't know, I like the low profile, but I kind of start feeling some wrist pain. I fell with VS Code right now. VS Code is not the reason for your wrist pain. Your position while working is the main issue. -li-conf, I don't know what that means. I probably would have fixed my problem, I'm guessing. I use just a gaming Razer mouse. Listen, I suspect that the getting started and needing libraries is going to feel a lot less bad to me as someone who has worked in OCaml for a year and a half and also who has spent over a decade working in TypeScript. Yeah, Alice is Alice is spot on. There we go. Okay, that worked. Great. So then this gave us a command that we needed to, we should open a PR for that, honestly. If there's errors during installation, so we should be able to run Rustling's watch, right? That should run. Hell yeah. Sweet. All right. So let's go do that thing where we generate the LSP. Rustling's LSP. Excellent. We need to go update our config to add Rust Analyzer to our LSPs. Rust, where's my key for that? Is it there? Yeah. I'm starting to get the hang of this keyboard. If I press that, should be there. Yup, let's go. And then I'm getting it, chat. Is there any special settings in NeoVim I should do for Rust Analyzer? Good morning, JD. You heard of Rustation Vim? I have not. parentheses. All right, so that should be good there. Let's go ahead and do a lazy, we'll do that after we restart. So let's do a right click all and add that, and then we gotta git commit, and we'll say, yep, that looks good, whip, and then we'll do a DWB. Okay, I don't have my keys on the screen. My weekend was great. How was yours, Taylor? Or JD? I always forget what you want to go by. I'm sorry. All good, JD. Okay. I will hopefully remember this time. Okay, so that should be good now. Let's go here and let's vim in. And let's run lazy. And let's do an update. I had a view on my other MacBook that showed the updates again. Like, this shouldn't be updated. Like, this was from me. Lazy.mvim. And then we need to install, we got to do a Mason Tools install. That should get us Rust Analyzer, I think, right? Why do I have two different ESLints? I stopped using ESLint because ESLint is dog water. If you have Rust Analyzer installed, it's redundant. Okay. Okay. It's like OCaml. Okay, so let's see if this works then. So I want to open up a separate pane. So let's do the, how do I open one vertically? What are my tmux bindings? I can't even remember to do a vertical pane. You leaving?
No, not yet. I'm making a bagel and coffee.
You look cute.
Do I do bag or backpack?
Bag.
But I feel like it matches the fit.
Yeah, it's good with the bag.
Okay.
You look good.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Where do I split? Why can I not remember my vertical split? Here it is. Enter and slash. That's a backslash. Where do I have a backslash on my keyboard? Okay, so it's there. So theoretically, if I press this, that. What is it? It'd be that. We're in tmux mode. I press that, and then it's Q. There we go. And I did that in the wrong window. Okay, let me, then I need to go to LSP and do the same thing I do for right here. Let's see here. This will be Rust Analyzer. Yeah, Badger. I use a butcher block desk from IKEA with uplift. That's the exact setup I have. I bought, hold on. Let me get back to Rustlings. And let's right click out of here and do a reset and clear. And now we'll vim in and let's open up. We should be good. I need to split this now. What is it? How do I get out of there? Okay. To split, I said it was that and then this. Yeah. Pull that over something like that size. And then we'll say rustlings. We'll do this again, make sure it runs. And then rustlings up. Set the command. Wasn't that the command? Or it was rustlings watch? Yeah, rustlings watch. There we go. Okay. And exercises, we start, which one do we start at? Intro/intro 1. All right. That's not where we were. Exercises, intro. Intro 1. Here we are, we're in some Rust. Nice. Okay, I want to go get the link to the desk I use, and then I'm gonna run to the bathroom and take care of the dogs as well. And I will be right back before we dive in. IKEA butcher block desk. Yeah, that's what we want. Carl buy. Yep, this is the exact one I bought. I bought this one and I sanded it down and then I stained it. Mine looks closer to this now. I've changed the color twice, but this is what I use for my desk. What up, Davey? And my desk looks like, I actually just posted this on Twitter yesterday. Where was it? It's probably under my media, right? Yeah, here's what my desk looks like. How do I zoom in? That didn't work at all. Thanks, Elon. All right, I will be right back, y'all. And we're back. I did not change to a ultra wide or single monitor yet. That's kind of on my to-do list. Those are Elgato key lights. And my desk will go up and down automatically, yeah. Okay, so let's dive in here. So let's just say on the right. We can probably bump this over a little bit to like here. This exercise compiles successfully. The remaining exercise contain a compiler error or logic error. I love this song. The central concept behind wrestlings is to fix these errors and solve the exercises. Good luck. The source for this exercise is in exercises intro 1. Have a look going forward. The source of the exercises will always be in the success/failure output. If you want to use Rust Analyzer, Rust LSP, we did that. You can keep working on this exercise or jump in by removing the I am not done comment. So that's on line 14. Let's delete that and save. Nice. Okay, so this is going to kick us to exercise 2. So let's go over here. And what's this one? Execute the wrestling hit. Make the code print a greeting to the world. Okay. Let's just say let world equals world. And then we can probably come in here and just do world. No. Oh, semicolon. Thank you, Rust Analyzer. Basically a Rust dev chat. How much did you pay for the desk stands? I think one of my old companies paid for it as a like office or like a work from home stipend, but it is the Uplift desk. And I got just the legs. Get out of my face, ads. It's just the chassis. Desk, standing desk, desk frames only. Yeah, it's I think it's just this one. It's one of these two. It's this one. Yeah. This is what I got. So like $500. But I had it paid for by a work from home stipend. But I still would have bought it regardless because I find it worth it. My baby, she's the best. I use Dell G-Sync monitors. I can't remember what they're called. So now we go to variables 1. Let's go for variables 1. All right, make me compile. This is probably just has to be let. Is that all we have to do? Basically a Rust dev, everyone. Variables 2. Okay, let's see here. I don't know why let x, if x equals 10, consider giving x an explicit type. So we want to give this a type, what? Is it like U32? Is that the thing we do? Is it initialized? I32 normally, usually? Okay, cool. All right. Now we go to 3. I think we probably just have to assign this. Boom. Money. Let x equals 3. This probably has to be mutt. Basically already a Rust dev. Variables 5. Let number equals 3. Don't rename this variable. Don't change this line. Expected a string. I was also making an app and learning Rust. I mean, what's up, analyze code? Perfect. Don't rename this variable, but it needs to be, I guess it needs to be cast. Is that a thing that can happen in Rust? That feels like a thing that you shouldn't be able to do. So once a string slice, but we found it an integer. Number plus 2 is like, it feels like you would just do can you shadow and change the type? Will that work? Okay, so you can shadow and change the type. Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. Next is variable 6. Missing type for const or static. So maybe this just needs a type. Whoa. That's not what we wanted. So constants need types. Where is OCaml mostly used? OCaml can be used anywhere. It's a general purpose language. I think it's really good for dev tools. I think a lot of things Rust is used for, OCaml would also be good for. Compilers, financial applications use OCaml a lot, like Jane Street, as Alice just said. Okay, so where we go next? We go to functions 1. Oops. We need to get out of that. And we want to search for file, and we're going to functions 1. Not found in scope. So do we just write like a function here? Whoops. And then we do that. Can we just return void? Yeah. Is unit a thing in Rust? Can I return a unit from this? Is that a thing that can happen? Looks like it is. Does that infer? Okay, so that's how we do unit. Okay, good to know. Okay, so now we're moving on to functions 2. Expected a type, so I guess this can just be I32. We are going, chat. The store is having a sale where if the price is an even number, you get 10 rust bucks off. But if it's an odd number, it's 3 rust bucks off. Don't worry about the function bodies themselves. We're only interested in the signatures for now. If anything, this is a good way to peek ahead for future exercises. So this is going to return probably the same deal, right? Whoops, we forgot to mark that last one as done. Unit is the default, so units returned implicitly. If you return an empty body or nothing. Expected I32 found. You don't have to explicitly. Can you not return expressions? Is that what's happening here? Okay, what if I assign this to let result, where's my equal? I don't even remember where my equal is. And then I can say result. That should work, right? Yeah, that's just as valid. Okay, so you can't return expressions. Ah, so the semicolon forces the... Cool, okay. That checks. If one. If a, I guess I need a function body probably. Gosh. It's actually pretty good that you know Camel for learning Rust. I know. I feel like I took the hard path to learning Rust. That being, I went through OCaml first, or maybe that's the easy path. But I have both Go and OCaml experience, so like, feels like you've already been wrestling for a while. Hold on, sorry, Justine just texted me. Okay, she sent me a TikTok, not important. Just wanted to make sure. Let's do that. We're gonna go through a couple more of these exercises, and then I'm gonna start getting together a repo, I think, for the client work that we can hopefully start on by end of week, because that'd be awesome. I really hope I get to build a real product on stream with you guys. All right. Make me compile, get the bar for fuzz. get the bar for fuzz and default to Baz test fuzz. Oh, I do like that Rust has inline test. That's really nice. You can do, oh, you can have modules, nested modules in Rust. That's interesting. So our test is, what are we failing right now? No. I still work it for Cell. I'm just gonna do client work on the side. I have a like a moonlighting request into Vercel. They could still say no, but there's like no overlap between the work I'm gonna do for this client if I get approved and my work at Vercel. So I should get approved. I'm not super worried about not getting approved. All right, so what are we saying? What test is passing? Expected a string slice, and it found an integer. I guess this just needs to be bar. I actually want to change that on my keyboard. I want to change the spots for the I think. I guess that's okay. So default to Baz. Else if physish. Nope. Oh god.
I'm leaving.
We're leaving. You look so good. Have a good day. Enjoy your new team. I love you.
Try. Love you. You're in charge of dogs all day.
Okay, that's fine.
I think everyone's eaten. Everyone's peed. I don't know who all has pooped and who hasn't. The boys have pooped.
Okay.
I don't think Belker or Winnie have.
That's alright. I'll let them out when I'm done streaming.
Okay. And they also enjoy, I usually let them out around noon and then again at 3.
Okay, they'll be fine. I got it. I'll probably sit on the porch today if it's nice and work.
Okay. They'll love it. The boys are running laps upstairs right now.
Oh, dude, match is a good look.
Okay. Goodbye. Bye, Baxter. I love you, Bean.
Can I accept that with tab? No, tab does that. Alright, so what is it? Enter to take it? Yeah. Match. I don't know the syntax for match. Is it match with? Or is it just match then brackets? Just match. Is it pipe? Do I pipe? Or can I just put a string in? Case, okay. So it should just be like, hold on, I'm trying to remember my keybinds here. I'm using a Moonlander. Here, I'll move my Moonlander so I can use it as reference. I'll put it up in this top hand corner up here. Something like this. Oh, you son of a bitch. Can I not pin that? Is there a way to pin? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, so we want to say, go to this layer, and then we'll say, if it's fizz, we say we want an, is it a fat arrow? Fizz, fuzz, and that'll be bar. Where's my equal? I guess I need a comma. Yeah, there we go. And then is there just like a default case that's like that? And this will be Baz. We passed. Hell yeah. Okay, delete that. Now we go on to if 3. So we have a string slice with a static lifetime. I guess this just becomes 4. Is that all we do? Oh, I guess I should go look at the tests, huh? Winnie. Let identifiers. We're assigning identifier to that. So if it goes to snake. Winnie, dude, no barks. Shh. Sorry, guys. All right, I don't really understand what I'm supposed to do here. All right, so we create this identifier, which is going to be, this is wrong because this needs to be an I32. So I'm assuming that needs to be 4. And we get down here, if identifier 1, that, okay. That's, okay, so I can't mix and match types. That makes total sense. I wonder if I would have just made that. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Great. All right, so on to the next one. Let's delete this. We're on a roll here, chat. We got some bops. We're learning Rust. We're gonna go to quiz. Oh, we have a quiz? Let's go. All right. This is a quiz for the following sections: variables, functions, if. Mary's buying apples. All right, having SAT flashbacks. The price of an apple is calculated as followed. An apple costs 2 rust bucks. If Mary buys more than 40 apples, each apple only costs 1 rust buck. Write a function that calculates the price of an order of apples given the quantity bought. So we need num apples. I32 reaction, and this will do. I don't know where the, I don't know where my times key is at. There it is. Oh, we need fat arrows. Whoops. This is Wrestling's 404 not found. Stream idea to have a key presser add-on in the corner. Cyprian, do you know if there's I think Kyle was talking about this too, but is there a OBS like keyboard overlay for Moonlander that I could add? Because I would do that. That'd be cool to add. I'm really happy with it so far. Like I got my symbol there. I have some NeoVim shortcuts. I have some system stuff and navigating with arrows. Everything feels pretty good right now. That's a weird key. I'm starting to get used to it. But we passed the test. All right, we're gonna, hey Siri, set an alarm. Fuck me, right? Set an alarm for 8:45. Anyone working on anything interesting at work right now they can talk about, or interesting side projects? I realize that I can chat a lot more with y'all when I'm not so in the zone with a specific project. Or if anyone has questions new to programming, totally happy to help. Fill in the rest of the line that has code missing, no hints, there's no tricks, just get used to typing these. Let is morning true, is evening, our data, why am I learning Rust? I'm learning Rust because I want to. I feel like it's a good skill to have. I feel like it fits pretty naturally with like the type of programming I like. I'm figuring out how I want to build software in general. Like I've got a really good tool set for building front end as back end type apps with like Next and Svelte and React and TypeScript. And if I have to work in TypeScript on the back end, like I'm going to use Effect.ts, but I'm still kind of playing around with like, when would I want to use Go? When do I want to use OCaml? Where do I want to use Gleam? Things like that. So just trying to learn a lot of things, get new experiences. Did we pass this one? I think we did, right? It says primitives 2, we're on primitives 1, yeah. Note the single quotes are different from double quotes you've been seeing around. Yeah. What motivates you to get up in the morning? So Actually, you can see this on my GitHub, which is pretty funny. If you go look at my GitHub, and we look at my contribution chart, let's see if I can make this bigger. You can kind of see when I started waking up early. Let's look at 23. So somewhere around here, I started waking up in the mornings, but I wasn't really programming a lot yet. But I was waking up in the morning and I was hanging out on the porch and I was reading with my dogs. And then at some point around here, I stumbled onto Twitch streamers doing coding. And I started doing OCaml in the mornings to learn OCaml for work at the same time that I was watching Twitch streamers code in the morning. And then right around here is when I started streaming. I started waking up early because I just found that like I've never been a morning person. I mean, you guys see I'm late to stream every morning. But I found that waking up early, I am in the best mood and have the most energy when I get up early. And if I work on the things I want to work on, like my side projects and open source and learning things, like I get to devote my the most amount of energy and when I'm in the best mood to the things I want to do rather than going straight into like work and meetings and stuff. And then I don't feel burnout at the end of the night after cooking and cleaning and hanging out with Justine and taking care of the dogs, and then only having like an hour or two or staying up late to work on side projects. Getting up earlier just makes it a lot nicer. But yeah, you can kind of see where I just started and we've been rocking. And like I think the key was that like I wasn't super strict or hard on myself if I missed waking up at first, building the habit, because it was like I can either wake up and do the things I want to do and feel good about it, or I can sleep in and just like if I feel like I need to sleep in, that's probably my body being like, you need to do this. One thing that helped me build the habit was like I set my alarm for like 6:15, which is when I get up. When I was building the habit, I would wake up at 6:15, and rather than like snoozing my alarm and going back to sleep, I would just like roll over and start scrolling TikToks and Twitter until I felt like reasonably awake. So like immediately engaging my mind with just like cheap dopamine really helped build the habit. Not that that's maybe the healthiest way to do it, but you know. Yes, I would say it's had a positive impact on my mental health, for sure. I'll come back and respond to this later. We did this one. We're on to primitives 3. This is one of my favorite songs. Found out there's something psychological about the feeling that you made already something. I found out there's something psychological about the feeling that you made already something useful in the day before people really wake up. Yeah. Create an array with at least 100 elements in it. Okay, so I think this is where we do the vec thing, maybe? I don't know. Is that what this is? Or is it like vec? Consider giving A an explicit type. Does the type go in here? Not a value. Okay, that's not how that works. Is it this thing? I don't know how to do this. Is it like vec? And then we have, whoops. I32. Man, I ate arrays like that for breakfast. Do we put the size in there? Hey DM Muller, what font do you use in Neoven? Love the script text. I use Mona Lisa. Font, I think? Yeah. That's an array with value 100. Oh. So OU32. What is this? Nightshade. Oh, I see what you're saying. So it'd be, okay, so it'd be like, hold on, where's my, sorry, I'm still learning my keyboard. It'd be vec, still got that backwards, vec, that, nope, yep, and then, nope. So you're saying it would be 0, I32 to 100. What's that first 0? This right here, can somebody explain that? Well, obviously it's 0. That's the value you're repeating? Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. So I could also like come in here and do like unit. Oh, fuck, that's not unit. Okay, so we go to primitives 4 next. Get a slice out of array where I need to go look up some syntax for this one. Functions, expressions, types, conversions, aliasing was, no, conversion from into. Can I do a Command K on here and search? Of course not, that'd be too convenient. Slice. Yeah, primitives, array, and slices. So we can do a reference and then the position through the position. Is that right? So we would do A, and then we would do 1 through 4. Oh yeah, I forgot the, where's my and symbol? Yes, but pretty sure whatever you put in there needs to implement clone. Just found out that when I get married, my student loan payments will go from $79 to $640. Oof. Is that true even if you're filing taxes married but joint or separately? Because it's almost, if your significant other works, it's almost never worth it to file jointly. Do you speak about mental health openly, or is it something you keep and do research in private? Sorry, did I miss a question from you earlier, Kraut? I will more than happily talk about mental health. Yeah, I think mental health is health, and it's super important. I think I've gone to therapy a lot. Um, many of you know, but I got divorced when I was 26, 27. Got married when I was 25. I dated that person for 8 years, and we got married. And then within a year of being married, I found out she was having an affair. And as soon as I found out, I went to therapy, and it was the best thing I ever did. And in fact, the New York Times wrote a article involving me in therapy because I made a shit post on Twitter once. Yeah. I've read this on stream before, but Dylan Mulroy, 29, a software engineer in Raleigh, North Carolina, started seeing a therapist after a painful divorce. When he was ready to start dating again, he found that sharing his therapy journey made him more desirable rather than less. It might be alarming to hear that someone has been divorced, but I could tell people that I know it was a big thing. I spent a lot of time in therapy working on it. Now I'm in a healthy space. He was also more attracted to women who shared their experiences seeing a mental health professional. I think generally people go to therapy, especially on their own accord, have a level of self-awareness and maturity that I find attractive. He said, as a software engineer, he even joked about creating an app where each person's therapist could sign off on a match before they met a person. I tweeted that, and that's how this journalist found me. I made a joke about making a dating app where therapists have to both also swipe right on their clients' matches. He now has a girlfriend, and he believes they are closer because they've both been in therapy. That's true. Justine and I both go to therapy. I'm not actively in therapy, probably should be, but I feel like I'm in a safer space to be vulnerable and talk about harder topics with someone who I know who has looked at themselves and tried to better themselves too. The fact that we both have been in therapy is everything. Oh, I'm for sure a Canes fan. I've only been here like 3 years, but I love going to Canes games. Let's go, Childs. It's fun to set up. All right, so what do we need to do here? Let me blow this back up. We need to get the name and age out. We need to destructure it. I wonder if the destructuring syntax is going to be like, oh, it probably needs to be name and age. Yeah. Going to 6. Let's see if I can guess the syntax. I'm guessing it's numbers. Do we think it's a dot? Can I do at? No. Morning, Harasuna. Not from North Carolina, but been a Canes fan for about 20 years now. Still disappointed in the playoffs. Yeah, dude, I was at a sports bar the night they freaking lost. And it was so disappointing because they were up that entire game, basically. What do we think the syntax here is? Tuple indexing syntax. All right, let's go check this. Tuples. You should see it in here. .0. Okay, I knew it was going to be something like that. It's not one indexed, is it? No. Just had a typo. As a red. Okay, what's next? We got to go to Vex 1. I guess I should read the readmes in these, huh? Whatever, YOLO. All right. Your task is to create a vec which holds the exact same elements as array A. So we need like a vec from. We need a vec from an array. I write almost all TypeScript at Vercel. We do have a bunch of Lua and Rust and some Go places. At some point, I'd probably like to move on to a team that does Rust, but for now, I really like my team. I work on the team that owns like accounts, teams, and projects in the dashboard and all the. Falker, I worked in before Vercel, so I started at Vercel in February, and before that, I worked at a company called Scalum, and I worked in OCaml full time for 1.5 years. Maybe. Let's find out. Vec. What is this double colon syntax? From create a value from an iterator. Do arrays count as iterators? Is it better to do new or that doesn't work? Oh, today is not right. I should fix that. Command. I never remember the syntax for this. If you were to start playing with functional programming today, would you start with OCaml? Currently, I program in TypeScript and Java. I'm thinking about learning FD. I admittedly probably would not start with OCaml. I would start with Gleam. I think Gleam is the best intro to functional programming, period. Gleam uses the same type system as OCaml, or at least pretty similar, and the syntax is closer to C and Rust, and the docs are very good and very friendly. I'm a huge fan of Gleam. I also love OCaml. I think it's worth learning OCaml, but if you're interested in learning functional programming, I think Gleam is the way to go, in my opinion. Okay, we got, yeah, we do this, okay. Next up is vex2. Okay, a vec of even numbers is given. Your task is to complete the for loop so that each number in the vec is multiplied by 2. So we get a mutable iterator for element, and we need to, let's each element in the vec is, can I just do like the syntax that is like element that's like times equal to, can I do that? Is that a thing? Is that valid syntax? Maybe a dumb question to ask, but what would you recommend to someone who knows MERN currently, but maybe 4 to 5 years down the lane would be in the position where I am? Learn new things, expand out, learn new languages, learn new frameworks, learn SQL. If NoSQL is all you know, like the first thing I would probably tell you to do is build something with like Postgres. And then pick up like a new backend language like Rust or Go or OCaml, and just build stuff that you think's cool. The new keyboard sounds nice. Cool. I know it doesn't sound as good as the old one, but I was hoping it still sounded good. Let's see here. To do the same thing as above, but instead of mutating the vec, you can just return the new number. I think I can just probably do the same thing, right? Do something like that. Can be used on I-32 if you dereference the left-hand side. What line is that on? 14. So we can do it's going well, Meta. Is Scribble a good project to put in resume? I don't know what Scribble is, Dead Castler. Thank you for the files, by the way, Childs. Good morning, Ninja. I need to change today. They oxidize so fast. Command, can I do like set today foobar? I always forget the syntax. Nope. Is it command update today foobar? Okay, that's it. Command update today rustlings and planning a new client project. Cool. What is that syntax we're at? : star? I don't even know where that's at. I guess this is some sort of import. I'm guessing that brings some sort of stuff into scope implicitly. Yeah. Okay, we're passing, so that's good. Let's look at this syntax, because I haven't seen some of this syntax yet. So vec 1 to, I don't even know how that works. That must be like an infinite stream. Can I do like take 50 and this still works? I'm assuming it does. This feels like is this like an infinite stream? Can anyone tell me? 1 to exhaustive? Yeah, okay. I went with the Moonlander, which I see Rust, I click. Nice. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. It's feeling actually pretty natural so far. And now we want to go to move semantics 1. Oh, that's okay. I had the commands broken anyways. How are you finding it after OCaml? I'm finding it really natural, to be honest. Yeah, super natural so far. Okay. Move semantics. We have a vector. We call fill vector. We take a vector. We assign it. We push. We return. Cannot borrow mutable. I think I have to probably pass a reference. If this is like Go. So if I, what is my stat? Okay, expected that. I'm just guessing right now. Expected of vec 32. I guess this probably has to be a reference to. I don't even know if reference is the right word. Nope. All right, we're gonna walk back here. I think I do need to pass a... God, I am fucking up my... Replace that. All right. To vec. You can do a to owned. Borrowing in lifetimes. All right, so what is this actually telling us here? This is saying on line 22, all right, let's back up here. So we can shadow. We know we can shadow, right? Okay, that's all I had to do. I just had to return it, and that comes back out. So is that effectively doing a copy here? Does that count as a copy? No. I don't even know what to do with vec0. So if I try to use let, oh, vec. Value used here after move. Okay. So when we say move, it moved into vec1. Is that how that works? Okay, cool. All right, so we're in here. And what is the error telling us? Value borrowed here after move. So we do this thing, it moves into this again. So this is where this is not Tokyo Night. This is Cappuccino Macchiato. Consider changing this parameter type in function fillVec to borrow instead of owning the value. All right, so how do we borrow? Is that where this thing comes in, where I do like the and syntax? Something like this. No. I need to go read, I think. Let's see here. What resources does this give me? All right, let's go read this. Yank in. What is my keybind for this? There we go. All right, let's read this quick. And we'll blow this up. I don't even know where my plus key is. My plus key is there. So if we do, there we go. Let me move my key map for a moment. The reference is on the type, not the value on the arguments. All right, let me read through this page quick. Okay. The issue with the tuple 4.5, is this 4.5? I don't know. A reference is like a pointer in that it's an address we can follow to access the data. Unlike a pointer, a reference is guaranteed to point to a valid value of a particular type for the life of that reference. Here's how you would define and use a calculate length function that has a reference to an object as a parameter instead of taking ownership of the value. We say string from hello, and then we calculate, we pass a reference. How you would first, so is this called a borrow right here then? Yes. So then when we come back out and calculate length, this scope owns S1 again. Maybe we should have a transition between the now playing and the up next, so like a slide to the right carousel. Maybe. First, notice that we pass it and we take represents references. Yes, I understand how references work. S has a pointer to S1, right, because it's a string. The opposite of referencing by using and is dereferencing, which is accomplished with the dereference operator. I assume that just pulls the value out. What is usize? Does this describe what usize is in here? I understand the I and U's. Usize is based on architecture. So it's like, is it more common to do like I size and U size rather than I32 and U32 or I64 and U64? Okay. Okay, cool. S goes out of scope. Because it does not have ownership of what it refers to, it is not dropped. That makes sense. Mutable references, here we go. We can fix the code, blah, blah, blah. Mutable reference and mutt. Okay. Winnie. If you have multiple mutable references to a value, you can have no other references to that value. If you have a mutable reference to a value, you can have no other references to that value. I think that makes sense, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so a reference doesn't inherit its mutability because these are read-only references. We can we also cannot have a mutable reference while we have an immutable one to the same value. Yeah, that makes sense. Variables will not be used after this point, no problem. Okay. So it's smart enough to know the scope or the lifetime or whatever of these dangling references. In languages with pointers, it's easy to erroneously create a dangling pointer that references location. Reference to nothing. Is static is that a keyword, or could that be like any? Could that be like tick foobar? That's a keyword? Okay. Okay. That was helpful. Let's see if I can figure this out now. Ooh-woo. All right, let's go back to, what one are we on? Semantics 2. So this is a, let's see here. We go into there. There can only be one mutable reference at a time. So if this becomes that, I think this needs to be that. Does that, I think this is what I just did last time. Yeah, that is what I did last time. Good morning, Trash. No, we don't want to return a reference. All right. I don't know how to do this. The question is how to have a new owned value from a vec reference. Right. I gotta go back and reread this. So we take references and mut s. So does this need to be and mut? What if I don't mutate this? Does this work? We shadow it. Do you have to dereference it? No. I guess I can use the hint, right? So if we come over here, let me move this over here. We can do Rustling's hint. Okay, so Rustling's hint, and we're on move semantics 2. When running this exercise for the first time, you'll notice an error about borrow of move value in Rust when an argument is passed to a function and it's not explicitly returned. Thank you for the Prime subscription. And thank you for the resubscription, John. Super appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. You'll notice an error. Oh, I can type hint while I'm in run. That's actually really nice. So if I type hint. Oh, beautiful. Let's move this back over here. All right. When running this, let's get back to a clean slate in here. All right. In a clean slate. Damn it. Now we want to go back and get our hint back. I guess I have to write hint. There we go. When running this exercise for the first time, you'll notice an error about borrow of moved value. In Rust, when an argument is passed to a function and it's not explicitly returned, you can't use the original variable anymore. We call this moving a variable. When we pass vec0 into fillvec, it's being moved into vec1, meaning we can't access vec0 anymore after the fact. Rust provides a couple different ways to mitigate this issue. You feel free to try them all. You can make another separate version of the data that's in vec0 and pass that to fillvec instead. Make fillvec borrow its argument. That's what I want to do instead of taking ownership of it. And then copy the data vec.clone. Ah, okay. So I think that's what I would want to do, right? Like we would want to take, whoops, it's not right. Not right. Yeah. We take that, and then it said to, let's say dot clone. That's what it said. The Moonlander has been pretty decent. Then I think I have to mark this as that. Hey, we did it! Could I also do something like vec dot from, didn't we do from iter earlier? Oh, because I'm referencing, it was like vec dot how do I do this? Where was that from iter? Is it this? No. How do I get vec functions? Colon, colon? What's the difference between dot notation and the colon, colon? Static methods use colon, colon. Okay, that makes sense. So colon, colon would be There it is. And then what we could do, like from iter, and does that count as an iterator? I guess I would have to do like that. Oh, is that not valid either? Okay, yeah, we'll just do clone. Okay, cool. That works. Make me compile without adding new lines, just changing existing lines. So we have a vector, and we go into fill vector. So that's a move. Does this need to be mute? So a mute is scope based, if that helps you figure it out. All right, let's. Variable does not need to be mutable. Okay, well that's good to know off the bat. Cannot borrow as mutable. Okay, that's good. So we need to, do I make it scope based? To do something like that. No, I can't do that. Feels like this probably needs to be, feels like this should be mutable, right? So in scope of fillvec, do I have to mark this as mutable? I do. Okay. So we move it. Yeah, okay. So could I mark this as, this would never be marked as like a mutable thing, right? No. All right. I probably should read up on some of this. I'm very much like, I'm the kind of person that like, I benefit from reading a lot before I start playing around with something. I refactor this code so that instead of passing vec0 into the fillvec function, the vector gets created in the function itself and passed back to So then instead of passing vec0 into the fill_vec function, the vector gets created in the function itself. So we want to get rid of this. Let's fill it. We know how to fill it, right? Like we can fill it with zeros, right? Does it matter? Do I have to give it a size here? There we go. This probably doesn't even need to be mutable, does it? No. Great. All right, once we get through the move semantics, I do want to start setting up some stuff for this client project. Make me compile only by reordering the lines in main, but without adding or changing or removing any of them. So we just have to reorder things. We have a x. We take a mutable reference to x. We know there can only ever be one. Huh. Okay, that was easy. What's the client project going to be in? Probably mostly TypeScript. Might sneak in some Rust or OCaml. We'll see if there's anything that makes sense. We're going to be porting a application that lives in a combination of Excel, Power BI, and emails into an actual like SaaS app, and we're also going to design it in a way that can be multi-tenant in the future. So it could be pretty cool. We could also do Gleam, but I need to be diligent about. I may not end up being the person to support it in the future once I hand it off to the client. So I have to be careful about. I have to be cognizant of those technology decisions. You can't change anything except adding or removing references. Okay, so we have this string reference that gets passed into get char. Should not take ownership. Data.chars.last.unwrap. So I assume this could just get passed a reference, right? Do something like that. Is this mutative? So no Polaris? No Polaris this time. Unless I can find a reason to use Polaris to like script. Is Polaris your scripting language, Alice? Temporary value dropped while borrowed. Well, maybe if I have to script some like server scripts or something, we'll sneak it in. We'll see. Because there's a good chance I will be the person maintaining it forever. But all right, so what do we need? You can't change anything except for adding or removing references. Let's get back to a clean state. So this gets, I guess this is a move into get char, but really this needs to be a borrow, right? Whoops. So that's a borrow. That doesn't seem right. Right. Let's see here. So what is this telling us? Temporary value is freed at the end of this statement. Assignment requires that borrow lasts for the lifetime. Does like this have to be? No, that doesn't. I don't think that makes sense at all. So that's still a string reference. Do I have to just annotate that? I can't do anything except. Does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense at all. Right, that doesn't make sense. Okay, it does make sense? Why does that make sense? I didn't break any rules there. All right, so what happens here? We move data into string uppercase. It mutates it. What does this return? I don't think this returns anything. Right, the return, this would be like void or unit or whatever they say. Right? Yeah, it's a unit. I think that's fine, right? It doesn't want me to return anything, right? I don't need to return anything. Print line is void anyways. Okay, yeah. Did I get through all of those? Nice. Nice! All right, let's go take a quick break to set up a repo. I want to go check. I have some old emails with this client, so I'm going to go read through some stuff real quick. Give me a quick second, chat. I'll see if I can get anything pulled up on this already and show you what we're going to be working on. Man, I need to clean up my email. Okay, so I think I can take this and I can screenshot this and basically, chat, there is a app that kind of looks like this right now. This is being fed by a Power BI. I think this is actually Power BI, but part of this dashboard is going to get turned into an app. The data ingestion we're going to build, and then we're going to make it so it can be a multi-tenant app, so it can be sold to other financial advisory firms. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. Yeah, so I even have some sample spreadsheet stuff we could probably start writing like a spreadsheet ingestion and processing for. All right, so let's take a break from rustlings for a couple minutes, and let's go ahead and make a new Git repo. Taking a week off from Vercel? No, I'm not taking a week off for Vercel. I'm just gonna work on this client project in my free time. I can see the blue tint a little. What are you talking about, Meta? Oh, your hair becomes more blue? Oh, yeah, I see. Are you off Go? I seem to recall when you started the job, it was Go. No, when I started the job, my job at Vercel is almost all TypeScript. In fact, I haven't written anything but TypeScript since I've been at Vercel. What extension do you use for the Twitch layout? I don't know what you mean by that, Wolfcan. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Rodfer and Runner earlier. All right, we're gonna go call this project. We'll come in here and we're gonna do a new, we'll start with a new repository. We're gonna just call this project R10 private, add me. We can do TypeScript to start. Node. Yeah, there we go. Is bun one? This, I'm not going to give it a license for now. Let's grab this. Okay. Like the Spotify and Twitch chat windows? Oh yeah, it's self-made. We built this on stream recently. So the Twitch chat is an extension for OBS, just like the default Twitch thing, but the music we built on stream recently. And the repo is, let me minimize this for a second. It's gonna be my Effect Twitch integrations. So there's a lot going on here that powers this, but the UI is in the overlays folder. So it's just this little Svelte app, and it lives in here, and it's basically just this. Nothing super crazy. I have a little API hosted on Vercel that this is loaded on, and then this hits my fly.io box that has the server. Thank you. Actually, V0 designed the music overlay for us. All right, so we want to set up probably, I'm gonna use bun for sure. So let's do a bun init. Let's just do a Nick shell. Yeah, we can do that for now. We'll do a bun init dot. I want to set up maybe this in biome to start. I'll just say source / index.ts for now. Always gotta use Batman for the first commit. How did you set up the vendor? I tried doing that for the spot.k, but I keep starting a bunch of bun node type errors. Yeah, I was having that problem yesterday too. You might just have to build it with node, potentially. I'll get to that in a second, but I want to go set up biome. Was it at biome.js? Oh yeah, okay. So it's gonna be, where's my at symbol? Oh God, I need my keyboard back. Where's my key map? There it is. We need, at is under my ring finger. biome.js / biome. Great. And then we can do this. Just move this up here for now. Grab that, and that. Great. Okay. Okay, so we've got biome added. All right, where are we at here? All right, this is looking pretty good. Okay. I guess we want to decide if we... Does SvelteKit... I gotta decide between Next and SvelteKit. What do you mean, Pick has ruined us? I didn't get that from Pick, Nightshade. I've been doing Batman as my original commit for like 5+ years probably. Now remember, chat, I have to be cognizant that I may not be the person maintaining this. Because I needed a way for like cron jobs and potentially background jobs super easy. Because I know in Next, I can get cron jobs pretty easy. Right? Where are my docs at? Or is that just functions? Is that not part of next? I thought it was. Maybe that's just one for cell. I should know this, right? I work here. I haven't used our crons before. Here we go. I assume this just invokes a lambda, right? Okay, so it just hits a function endpoint. Okay, that's super easy. Okay. Russ mentioned. I do want to try to get more into Svelte. So maybe we will maybe we'll start with Svelte, and I know I can always refactor pretty quickly to React and Next. Yeah, we'll try building with SvelteKit, I guess. All right, hopefully we can get started tomorrow. We might have to use SST if I have some long running processes in the background. I might use SST to run those instances, but we'll see. I don't fully know everything I need yet. I have a good idea. I think I'm just going to need some crons, and I should be good there for now and be able to just keep everything super simple in Vercel. But if I need more, if I have to use like AWS stuff, I'm going to probably use SST. Okay, let's go back to wrestlings because that's probably about as far as we can get on this morning. So let's go back to wrestlings, and to get back to there, we are going to press the Vim key, or not the Vim key, the tmux key. I have my special little tmux key there. And we're gonna make this full screen again. And we'll go click that, and we'll click sessions, go up to wrestlings, and drop back into there. And let's put this back over here. Make that a little bit smaller, perfect. All right, back to Rust. All right, we need to go to structs now. Structs, whoa, that's not what we wanted. Search file, structs 1. I do like Rust so far. It's very, it's feeling pretty natural. Minus like learning some of the borrow stuff. That's not like clicked yet, but it's okay. Color classic struct. Address all the to-dos. Make something go here. Sure. So instantiate a classic C struct. Red, green, blue. So I wonder how we do this. We need like a tuple in here, it looks like. So let's try doing this, and we'll come in here and maybe something like red, I don't know if I'm going to get the syntax right at all. This would be usize, and then green usize. I'm totally guessing on the syntax. Nope. I know. I was playing with Glean yesterday. Let's see if we have some docs here to read. Yeah, let's can I GX this? Nope. And let's go back to Chrome and paste this in here. And go look at that. Whoops. Move that over. Oh, it's not an enum. I'm not making an enum. I'm making a struct. Right. Right. So this would be red. Yeah, I want that. Red. There's a arrow and expected. Is it equal? What was the syntax we just looked at? Well, it's not what I wanted. Commas. Green. Okay. I don't know how to do this. I just say color. Color classic. Yeah. Is there an equal there? Is it just right into the red is 0. Green is 255. And blue will be 0. Okay. Let's change to a tuple struct. Okay, so I can do both here. So this would be red, usize, green, usize, and blue, usize. I'm assuming that's correct syntax. And then down here I could be like tuple, and this would be 0. Where's my comma? Oh god, I can't get my comma. 255, comma, and 0. And what's this say? Expected 9 arguments? Oh wait. What? Let's see here. Is there tuple structs in here? Sure. Show me my tuple structs. User. Oh, can I not name? Do I not get to name them? Instantiate a unit-like struct. Do I just make a unit? So it's just an empty struct. I don't know what a unit-like struct is. So do I just do something like, oh, it's right here. I didn't even see that we had this. This would be the unit-like struct. And then I guess it's probably just a empty, like that. There we go. Hey, me, chat. I'm a real Rust programmer. Using the update syntax. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. So we need to say, we need to update, it's like order template, and then it's like the arrow, right? It's like something I've seen Prime write this kind of syntax where it's like something like this, right? Oh wait, this needs to be dot name, and then this needs to be dot count, and change around that will be 1. I guess this would have to be mutt, right? That's an order. What extensions do you recommend for VS Code? I have no idea. I don't use VS Code. I haven't used VS Code in a long time. How do I do this? I clearly am not understanding the problem here. Can I like spread a struct? I can. Okay, let's try this. Hacker in Rust. And then we need to spread order template. Yeah. And then we need the bracket. What is that creep yet? I think there's like a street cleaner outside. Yeah, I think there's a street cleaner outside. One. Note the base shark. Okay. Nice. Structs contain data but can also have logic. In this exercise, we have to find the package struct and we want to test some logic attached to it. Make the code compile and test pass. I'm sorry that the sound is ominous. I don't know. I can't do anything about it. In this exercise, we have defined the package struct, and we want to test some logic attached to it, make the code compile, and test pass. Okay, so we've got a package, and we create a constructor function on the package. This looks good. This is not how you should handle errors in Rust. Yeah, clearly. What is this, JavaScript? So we get a reference to ourself, is international, and we just want to basically say that sender and recipient country are not the same. So this should be, is it bool or boolean? It's bool. And then this will be self dot, what is the name? Sender, recipient country, space, my key does, where is this at? Does, nope, that's not it. Nope, where's my equal key? There it is. Does not equal self dot sender country. Get fees. How do I know what the fees are? Cents per gram. Oh, I see. This will be self dot weight in grams times cents per gram. New Keeb and New Lang. Hell yeah. Learning all the things, pushing the boundaries, getting better. So where do people usually use OCaml? General purpose, so you can use it for anything. I think it's really good for dev tools. I think it shines in a lot of places Rust does. It's used for a lot of compilers and parsers and lexers. But yeah, you can pretty much use it anywhere. All right, what do we got next? We got enums 1. How do we think this syntax goes? Do we think it goes like this? And we have x, usize, and we think that's a comma. It's probably a I have not done any systems programming. Create a match expression to process the different message variants. Okay. Sure. Oh my god, I'm so not used to... There we go. And then we want... we need... What are the states? It's a fat arrow, if I remember correctly. And we'll just make these all return units for now. I assume I would need to put this inside parens here. All right, what did we do wrong? What up, Nate? What did I do wrong here on my match? quit echo since it expected pattern. Where did I not give it a pattern? Is everything closed? Everything looks closed. Oh, we're missing a close. Or maybe we're not. You just have all of your types still. Oh, right. Now what, Meta? What'd I do wrong here? Okay, cool. Great. All right, so state.process, change color. I'm sure there's like a shorthand syntax to do this, like assignment. So that reassigns the message. And quit, change self.quit. All right, we're gonna get this one done, and then oh. Whoops. So if I called these, can I do, would I just do self.quit? Yeah. And then down here, this would be self.echo. Do I just pass the string in? And then guess I should have read the code, huh? So how do I do this? Can I just like change around that and do like position? Like, is that valid? Yeah, okay. Lovely. And if I do this, is it smart enough to know that? So it looks like that didn't work. How do I do this, Meta? How can I get just like the color? Can I not? It's a tuple constructor. Double parens? So you're saying this would be this, and then over here, I would do this. Not found in this scope. Wait, what's wrong here? Do I have to do the same? Oh. It's not structurally typed. Right? So that's the problem. Good. Good riddance. I would be expecting to get some Rust Analyzer feedback in here. I don't know why I'm not getting diagnostics. Move is not found in the scope. Do I have to do that? How's that for learning some Rust this morning? I feel like we did pretty good progress. We got through enums. I don't know how far that is through, but doing pretty good. So before, well, there was a couple problems. One, I was using U sizes when I expected U8s. And then inside point, I redefined, I wasn't using the point type, and Rust isn't structurally typed. I'm pretty good at context switching. All right, y'all. This was super dope. I'm pretty happy with this. Hopefully, maybe we'll start doing rustlings, like maybe like an hour of rustlings in the morning, and then do the project work, because this was quite fun. I enjoyed this. But yeah, let's find somebody to raid. And hopefully we can soon get started building like something real. So we've got Prime online. Let's see if there's anyone else doing anything interesting. I don't know. I gotta go. I'm just gonna raid Prime. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Well, then let's go raid Prime. I will catch y'all tomorrow, or maybe tonight if Justine goes to the gym if she's feeling better. Peace. Why is this upset? There we go. Okay, and we're going to want to go copy our old code that did this. So let's go grab that. That's in Gleam, glitch, source, glitch, event sub, no. Where do I do this at in here? Oh, it's not in glitch. It's in our Twitch integrations. Source, keyboard redemption. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. We're gonna, just to reduce the noise in Slack, we're gonna make this one message rather than a bunch back to back. Okay. So let's go back. So we're gonna say, let's get a winning number. So const winning number. I think there's a random package in effect. Let's see what we get with that. Can I give this bounds? Next range. Yeah, 0 and 10,000. Is that inclusive or exclusive? Oh, right, I have to run to Walgreens. Fuck. Alright. Chat, I'm gonna have to run a quick errand here in like 5 minutes. Walgreens is only like 10 minutes away, so it'll be quick. I'll throw on a YouTube video while I do that. It won't take very long. Does anyone know if this is inclusive or exclusive? I'm assuming it's inclusive. Const rolled number. Do the same thing. If winning number equals rolled number, we'll do a why didn't I put the emoji in? Well, we don't even need to say that. We'll just do that. And then we'll say yield star pubsub dot send dot publish, and this will be a message dot send Twitch chat. This just gets a message. Let's actually say the winning number was, and they rolled it. And then we can return and otherwise. We yoink that, come down here, and we'll do a little frowny face. Rolled number. Okay. No, it shouldn't be unsaved published because we're inside of an effect. I don't think we need that even. Yeah, we're good there. Great. Then we can add that to subscribers. Sure. That seems sus right there. All right, let's get this working before I run over to Walgreens quick. Let's see here. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah, Shia. Get your ass out of here, boy. I don't want cheap viewers. My viewers are the best. My viewers are bougie and top quality. Alright, so we should be able to deploy now. Let's see here. Got added to our subscribers. That should just work. Knock on wood. So let's fly control. I don't even know my commands with fly. I want to stop my server. Machine. Fly machine. -- help. Stop. Fly machine. I guess we can just redeploy, right? Which that's gonna nuke. Every time we redeploy, it's gonna nuke our song queue because it's gonna override the JSON file. But I think that's okay. For now. We can eventually like dump it into a database if we want to, but eventually we won't be restarting this all the time. So if we do fly deploy, great. Okay, so if that worked, we added 2 features here, which is crazy that we did that so quickly. First one is that we should be able to see song queue, Quayu component, right? That should give us which, check this out. The idea with this is we should be able to come in here and then add browser. We'll call this song queue. Something like this, right? Something like that. Can you guys see that? Does that look good there? Is that where we should put it? I can also like move my camera down, move chat down, put it above chat. We can put it like really anywhere. I don't know. Like we could put it up here. We can make it a little bit tinier, right? And we could put it here. We could put it over here. Something like this. I don't know, chat. Where do you think we should put it? The first spot we had it? I kind of liked it underneath my, like down here. something like this. Like that. Okay, sick. Okay. Nice. I dig that. Okay. Next, I have to run to Walgreens, so I'm gonna throw on a quick YouTube video. This will only take me like 10 minutes to get there and back, so this won't take very long. But let's find like an actually good, a good tech video to watch. Because I will probably honestly watch it too as I drive over there. So I want it to be something I want to watch. This is so cluttered. I don't want to see Philip DeFranco everywhere. I'm getting ready to go now. Okay. I'm literally throwing on a YouTube video. Okay. We are just gonna put on, that's 8 minutes, 12 minutes. Need something a little bit longer than that in case I'm gone. We'll put on back-end banter with low-level learning. Can you guys hear? Yeah, audio levels looks good. All right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, chat. Won't take me too long. Stick around. Okay, we're back. My headphones turned off, which must have paused the video, so sorry about that, but we are back in action. Okay. Back to what we were doing. So we deployed. We saw that we have our actual thing, which is great. Then we should also be able to, let's see here. What do we want to check? I need to re-enable this. Turn that on. So that should be there now. You want the chair back? It didn't pick it up. So that means, what happened there? Fly control logs. Aha. Route not found. Is this working at all? It is. Okay, so we get that. We aren't seeing the keyboard come up. So why would that be? So let's stop it. Fly machine stop. So we're gonna stop that machine, which now the service should be down. So if we do song, it should not work. Yeah. So yeah, it's a sound effect for redeeming that reward. So I need to run this locally to debug this. So now we need to redeem. I can kill that noise. No one else redeem it because I'm gonna have to redeem your points. And I don't know when I'll get to that. So wager points at your own risk right now. All right, so we're just not picking that up. Review. Reject all. There. Hopefully you guys got your points back there. I don't know if you did or not, but... All right, so why would this not be working? The places where this could not be working are, one, the entry point, which is under Twitch, event sub, right here. It's possible we have the wrong ID. So let's just put like a log in here. And we'll restart the server. In fact, let's add another log. Just to make sure we're here. Console.log, received, Twitch, event sub, event. And then we'll just say, yeah, that's fine. And let's run start. That looks good. And then we'll do, like this should hit that. Oh, because it's only requesting, it's only on the one. Can I send in a array there? Oh, that's so annoying. I have to do that for every one of them. Okay. Okay. That's okay. It's really annoying, but it's gonna be okay, chat. You can go in there, put that. And there's a random ass comma down here that needs to go away. Okay, so in there, and what's this return? This returns const foo equals that. What is foo? It's an event subscription. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, this is okay. I'm using twerple. We can get rid of this basically. This switch can go away. Delete that, delete that, delete word there. And then we delete down to here. Yeah, and then we can delete surround that and get rid of that. Started. So does that mean I can ignore this third parameter? No, I need the reward, or is that a different event? One channel redemption to add. Oh, is there just a single one? Hold on, let me go back. Because maybe I was okay. You're saying that I can just get rid of this. And then the second argument's there. There we go. Nice. Saved the day. Saved the frickin' day. Some Billie Eilish. All right, let me try redeeming this one more time. Okay, we should definitely floor those numbers. Or I guess we can not floor, we can seal them. All right. This looks good. Now that we got that working, let's go back over to our pub sub handler for the keyboard. And we just want to just do math.round. Same deal here. Next int between. They've thought of everything. Cheers, stream. All right, so let's see. We should be able to do song. Fly logs. Fly machine start. Has been started. Fly logs. All right, that should all be good. Boom. There we go, chat. I should probably add logs for that. Info, and then we'll just log the message. Do the same thing down here. Okay, that looks good. That way I have history of like if there was a winner and I miss it somehow. Can't you run the same process in development as listening to Twitch chat so you don't need to redeploy every change, or what am I missing? If I run one locally and I run one on Fly, the events fan out to every client, so I would effectively process everything twice, which I don't want to do. How many keyboards do I have to give away? Right now, 1. We've had this reward. We haven't had it on for a week or 2, but we've had it on before that for like 8 months, and nobody's won yet. So we have to, like, statistically, we have to be getting close to somebody winning. So I'll ship it anywhere in the world, and yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to say history of winners. Oh, that's in my logs. So like if somebody wins and I just happen to miss it, I can go back in my logs and look. Should remove numbers as they are rolled, increase our odds as we spend points. You know what? I do want to decrease the, you know what? Let's make these better odds. Let's do 6,500 instead. Because I want somebody to win. So we will, the odds are now different. It is now a may the odds ever be in your favor. So this is really nice because now I have like a Twitch bot that I can just really quickly add features to. That is kind of partially the intent. Okay, this all looks good. I need to go update the... This is better. Because now we have a 1 in 6,500 chance. Right? What are the chances now? I'm just bad at numbers. What are the odds of winning this?